here with the lovely two young ladies, Tilly and Olivia, and I'll let them introduce themselves, but basically you're the daughters of Gavin Hepburn, who passed away about a year ago from complications of MDS. So tell us a little bit about why you want to carry on working with us and raising awareness of MDS.
I want to carry on because all the money that we raise will go to a good cause, and hopefully more people will start to understand the illness, and hopefully we'll get more awareness, as much as there is a lot already. But it's nice just to carry on with the charity, working with them, and just raising awareness for them as well.
Okay. And Olivia, why do you want to?
A similar situation to Tilly. I'd love to carry on because, like Tilly said, it's just raising that awareness and getting people more aware of the illness and what it is, how it works, what the symptoms are, etc. The charity's amazing, so working with them, raising money for them has just been really, really good opportunity.
So, if I start with you, Tilly, tell me a little bit about MDS, because you know a lot about MDS.
It's a rare blood disorder, and
what happens in MDS?
You need bone marrow transplants and have to go to hospital,
And you need some blood transfusions.
You need
sometimes?
blood transfusions and platelets put into you,
And you get some infections sometimes?
Sometimes you get infections where the white blood cells are attacking the red blood cells.
Okay, thank you. And Olivia, what would you add to MDS? What MDS is, or what you know about it?
I describe MDS as a bone marrow failure, also a red blood disorder. Like Tilly said, it's where your white blood cells can't fight anything else in your body. So, like you said also, you sometimes get infections, but mostly they can be solved.
Okay. And sometimes some people can have a bone marrow transplant as a cure, but only if they're sort of young enough or fit enough.
Yeah.
And but it's not an easy treatment.
No.
So, okay. And tell us a little bit also about what kind of things you've done in your school or otherwise to raise awareness of MDS.
I think it was last year I did a massive cake sale with my friends. It wasn't just cakes, it was crafts, it was pretty much everything, and we managed to raise nearly £1,000, so that was really successful. And throughout school we've been doing just little things like muffy days where people have been donating £1 and it's been going to the charity.
So your school's very involved also, they know everything about MDS.
Yeah.
Because you've been telling them. Because it's quite difficult to get people to understand the disease. Have you had lots of people who knew about the disease, or?
Lots of people have questioned me on what it is, as it's so rare that most people don't even know about it. So it's been tough explaining, but eventually they get it.
Eventually, when you explain it.
Eventually, yeah.
Okay. And you, Tilly, you've done quite a lot of things to raise awareness of MDS. You started with having your hair cut. That was a long time ago.
And I had it cut to there, and I think I raised £800. And then for my birthday, I asked for donations to MDS, and I got £110. and I've done cake sales and all sorts for them as well.
And you forgot to say you cut your hair, and the money went to MDS UK, but the hair went to another charity.
Little Princess Trust for people with cancer who have no hair, so they could wear it as a wig.
Correct. That was really great. And you've been talking at school to explain MDS?
Yeah, we've been talking in our classroom about it a lot, and I wrote a letter to Jeremy Hunt as well to talk about the second transplants and why some people didn't get them. But
what did you say in your letter to Jeremy Hunt?
That I think it's unfair that only some people get second transplants and some people don't, but now they have changed the decision, so everybody should get a second transplant.
That's right. For a while, the NHS was only paying for the first transplant, but not the second one. And so you wrote your letter, and it was part of a school project as well. And did you get a reply from Mr. Hunt?
Yeah, we got a letter from his secretary, and they said that Mr. Hunt doesn't make the decisions, the NHS England do, and so I'm not sure, and I don't think anybody is, why what he does and why he gets paid for that if he doesn't make the decisions.
Makes you wonder
what
his job
does. Yeah.
Yes. And following that letter, which was part of a school project, and you chose this topic, didn't you? You got a prize, or you got an award for that.
Yeah, we got lots of, we, like, the school did stuff for it as well. So we got a reward and we got other stuff.
Didn't you get an award, you personally, a Blue Peter?
Oh yeah, we got my friends Emily and Sophie. They wrote into Blue Peter about my letter I wrote because they were so proud that I did it, and then I got a Blue Peter badge because they wrote into it and I did that, so they got,
So your hard work got really recognised, and it's a great pity that Mr. Hunt didn't really provide a appropriate explanation to your letter. And you've done other things as well in your sports club, I think. With your athletic club.
Is that you?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. So I think it was last year again. We did a sponsored run. So we did. It was all different events, from really long distance to just the 100-meter sprint. Any age could take part, so we were all involved. There was cake sales going on, and it was a really good night. Really good night.
Me and my friend came along, and we were wearing our MDS t-shirts, and we were running as well.
Yeah, it was really good.
And that was all to raise awareness of the disease.
Yeah.
And your athletic club, the people running it, were all helping as well.
Yeah.
All part of it.
Yeah.
That's really, really great. I mean,
really
what
good.
your entire family is doing, and you two in particular, is just amazing. So we'll put all of this information on the website alongside all the other things that you've been doing. You feature on the website quite a lot. And that's really wonderful, because it does take people like you to explain it, and especially children who have parents or grandparents with MDS. It's really tricky. And we're very, very grateful to both of you and your entire family for everything that you do. And you're both amazing, because you're still very young. How old are you again? Both?
10.
You're 10?
I'm nearly 13.
And you're nearly 13. And you've got a little brother as well.
Yeah, who's 7.
number 7. Yes. No, you've been doing absolutely amazing things, and we can't thank you enough for all the help and the work that you do with us. So thank you very, very much.